Wealth, fame, power. Todd Howe, uh, the king of, uh, the king of podcasts, had everything this world had to offer, and his dying words sent countless people to the internet. Hey, I found this video. Uh, it make me lol. Thus began the great age of podcasts. The Toddcast. This is Todd, and I'm back with another legit, a little Liddy episode for you. So let's get right into it. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. So last week I looked very, very stupid. I looked very, very dumb. I looked like a moron. Last week, I talked about how I was like, the One Piece live action season 2. I don't know if if we're gonna be getting a teaser for it anytime soon. I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know what it's gonna be like. Blah 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 blah. Well, the day after I recorded that episode, and the day I put the episode up, Netflix decided, oh yeah, that Todd guy? Yeah, we're like one of the 2 people who watch his channels. Let's fuck with him. Let's make him look like a bungle nut. Let's make him look like a tool. And that's what they did, because they released a teaser for season 2 of One Piece. So I just want to say, right off the bat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I look bad. Please don't, don't throw hammers at me if you see me on the street. It was a bad call. It was a bad call. I will say, based on what I have seen from the teaser, and if you haven't seen the teaser for season 2 of One Piece, I oblige you to check it out for yourself and make your own opinion. I really liked it, but I am also a bitch. So I'm obviously gonna say that I liked it. But I really liked what I saw in the teaser. There were a few things perspective-wise that were a little weird, and that's the same kind of the same thing that we saw in season 1. There's some weird stuff with lighting and perspective, and but for the most part, based on the teaser, I think we're in for a treat. I think we are in for a treat. I think we are going to be eating good. We are going to be eating good. I liked what we saw. I was a little surprised that we didn't get to see anything new of Antonio, Tony Chopper. Maybe they just want to save him for the actual trailer, or maybe they just don't want to show him at all. Maybe they're embarrassed. Maybe they're hiding him because they're scared. That's also possible. But I have faith that they will not screw it up. Now, I didn't have that faith, the day before they released the teaser, which was last episode, but I do now. Sorry, I'm like twirling a pen around in my hand, so that's what you're hearing. It's not me, it's not me doing anything crazy yet. We're in for it. You're in for it. But yeah, I'm getting hyped up. I'm getting excited, and at the end of the teaser, at the end of the teaser, I need to start speaking slower so you can understand what I'm saying, and so that I can understand what I'm saying. At the end of the teaser, they teased that they're already working on season 3, basically. And I think that is the right call, because If they want to continue to do One Piece, that's what they're going to have to do. One Piece is too damn huge for 3-year gaps in between seasons. I mean, I tried to calculate how long it would take last week. I didn't even bother because my brain's not that big. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. I chugged a monster right before this, so I'm a little hyper too. But that should make for a better episode because sometimes I'm a little sleepy and a little tired. But now I can actually get through this. I can actually do my job. We are not sponsored by Monster. I am not sponsored by Monster, but thank you, Monster. What else is new? Oh, I have some exciting news. I don't know if you guys know this. I've probably talked about this on the podcast before, but one of my favorite games, one of my favorite all-time games, Shovel Knight. The same people who made that, they're working on a new game, and I am so fucking excited for it. I am hyped the fuck up for this game. It's called Mina the Hollower, and it seems to be like a kind of like a I don't know how to describe it because some parts of it remind me of Castlevania, and other parts of it, from what I've seen from the trailer, some parts of it remind me of Castlevania, and other parts of it remind me of what was the game? It was one of the Legend of Zelda games. Which one was it? It was the one on the Game Boy. Link's Awakening. Some of it reminds me of Link's Awakening, and I'm like, I like that. I like a little mishmash of games now and then. I like the developers. I love the music for Shovel Knight, and I love the music that we get from these teasers and trailers for this game. I am like, that's one thing too, dude. I'm one of those people who likes to, and call me a bitch, feel free to call me a loser. But some games I just can't listen to the music. I have to listen to something else when I'm doing it. I love the music of certain games. And I think that this game, Mina the Hollower, is going to be a certified banger when it comes to music. Apparently there's a demo coming out for the Switch 2 at some point. So I don't know if it's going to release on the Switch or if it's just going to be a Switch 2 release. But you can bet your sweet bippy that I'm getting a hold of that. I'm going to have my hands all over that, dude. Roblox is in a little bit of trouble. Not a little bit of trouble. They are in trouble. And rightfully so, because that's, I don't know, I'm not going to get into it, because I'm sure, people who are smarter than me and more, like, actual news people have probably talked about it. But just to give people some context, there is this man by the name of Schlepp, and what he does is that he hunts creeps and degenerates on Roblox, and he has gotten people arrested for being creeps and degenerates. And we know what kind of creeps and degenerates I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the word because YouTube doesn't like that, but we know the kind of people I'm talking about. It's a kid's game. They shouldn't be on it. They're bad. Obviously. But yes, he has gotten people arrested. He is a valuable resource. And Roblox decided to cease and desist his ass. Because apparently they don't want vigilantes on their platform. But they do want creeps on their platform. That's the thing. They would rather have creeps on their platform instead of people getting rid of creeps on their platform. And that is where the controversy lie. That is where the controversy lays. But yeah, the mayor of Roblox, the head of Roblox, has just been like, Actually, we don't want vigilantes like Batman and Spider-Man on our platform. We want the worst that humanity has to offer on it instead." And it's like, you stupid, corporate, greedy bastard. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? You can't. It'd be one thing if they were doing something about the creepazoid problem on their platform. That would be one thing, but they're not doing anything. So who so if they don't do it, but they don't allow other people to do it, what that does not solve the problem. You're just letting the problem occur. You are enabling it. I don't even think I would go as far as to call someone like Schlepp a vigilante, because that almost, it implies that he is taking the law into his hands and is like, he's like, he thinks he's above the system. But he's been working with police officers on this. I mean, he has gotten people arrested. This isn't, this isn't like oh, what was the guy who was doing it? Like, this isn't the same as those predator hunters on Kick that are like, you know, finding predators and beating the crap out of them. Something is actually being done here. These people are paying for their crimes. And it's odd. It's really odd. These people are being arrested, but I don't know. It's just I I don't know. I don't know. This is just like, it's baffling. It's baffling seeing a company enable this and screw up this much. Especially Roblox of all things. Are you kidding me? The amount of children that are on that platform, and you're just like, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I don't actually think I've ever like played Roblox. Not even as a kid. I was always like, it's just stupid Minecraft. It's just Minecraft, but for losers. Minecraft is cooler because you can actually build cannons and you can fight dragons, and you cannot do that in Roblox. I'm going to spend my allowance on Robux. I'm going to spend my $50 allowance on Robux. I will, if we can get this episode of the podcast, if we can get up to 50,000 views on YouTube, I will spend my next paycheck on nothing but Robux. I don't even play Roblox. I'll just it'll be a clout thing, I just like, hey, I have a bunch of Robux, and I can tell all the other people that I work with that I'm superior to them because I have those Robux. So yeah, let's get this up to 50,000 views and 50,000 likes, so I can buy so I can buy. Oh, that's stupid. That's incredibly dumb. The whole situation is just fucked. Completely, completely fucked. Let's talk about something else because I'm getting bummed out. It's weird. I'm not really a gun person. I've never been big into guns, but recently, and I'm still not. I'm still not into guns, but recently I've been wanting to get like an antique flintlock pistol. Like you see in the old western movies or like a pirate movie. One of those nice little flintlock pistols. I'd have a display case on my wall. I'd put it up in. I just think that would be a nice like room piece. A nice little room piece instead of a poster or a painting. Just a nice flintlock pistol on my wall. I'd also like, do you really need a. You probably do, but like you probably need a license for like a flintlock pistol, just because it is technically a firearm. But if it's like an antique, does it even really register in the system? I guess is the question I want to ask. I don't know. I have a buddy who's really into guns, and he could probably tell me whether or not that's a thing. He'd be like, "Yeah, you need to get it. You need to get it registered at the gun store. You need to get it registered at the gun store, brother." He is also Hulk Hogan, by the way. Uh, but yeah, I'd really like a flintlock pistol just to display. I'd also like we've been on the topic of One Piece a lot today, and it's going to continue to go on because I freaking love it. But I'd really like to get all three of Roronoa's swords. I'd really like, well, the three that he currently has, and maybe even the ones that he's previously had, because I just think, having them would be neat and displaying them in like a little sword holder. Ooh, I'd like that. I want to get myself Enma. Gonna get myself the Wado Ichimonji. Get myself Kitetsu. That'd be sick. That'd be real sick, man. I have a lot of good ideas. I'd be the guy to accidentally I'd try to do the the three sword style. I would do that, and I would accidentally cut off my nose or something, dude. I'd run into the hospital and be like, guys, I really, really screwed up. I really messed up, man. I, I couldn't do Santorio right. Shit. The doctor's like, yeah, he was trying to be Roronoa Zolo, and I'm like, really, dude? Really? You call him Zolo in today's day and age? Really? You're going off of the Viz dub. All right, buddy. All right, you poser. It is genuinely interesting if you're a big anime or manga person. Like the multiple translations that exist for one piece of media. That wasn't a One Piece joke. That just happened. Stop. But yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting how. I guess that kind of makes sense because you can't perfectly translate one language to another. So obviously there's going to be different variations, but I don't know. It's just really interesting how that happens. It's interesting how that occurs in today's society. I've been kind of wanting to. I don't know. Maybe this is just a me thing. Actually, you know what? No, it's not just a me thing. Everyone's had this urge at some point in their life. I kind of want to go on go on a little road trip. You know what I'm saying? Get the boys together, go on a little road trip to Hawaii. I guess you can't exactly go on a road trip to Hawaii because it's an island, but you get the point. You get the point. I want to go on a road trip, maybe, bring a few snacks, get a cooler, fill it up with some snacks and some drinks, man. Get some pillows and some blankies for the long trip. Take a little nappy. Bring a video game console, man. Do some make a couple pit stops at some shady gas stations, Just go somewhere and do something. I don't know. I've just had that urge recently. That drive to go on a long drive. Maybe go to, I don't know, Wisconsin. Go to Wisconsin and drink some moonshine, dude. Have a blast. Make some mistakes. You can do that on a road trip. Who's going to remember? Not me, because I'll be drinking moonshine. I'm trying to think of places that I actually I want to go to at some point in my life that are in America, like road trip worthy trips. I haven't seen the Grand Canyon. That'd be cool. I really want to see Antelope Canyon. And if you're not familiar with Antelope Canyon, go look it up when you get the chance. Really very very pretty place. I did a project on it in school. I had to make a little brochure. Just a very very pretty place. Very pretty rocks and hills. Just gorgeous. What else? What else have I wouldn't mind going to Yellowstone, maybe, see the geysers, pet the buffalo. Don't pet the buffalo. You will be trampled. Don't don't harass wild animals. Just don't. You can find I will say you can find some very very funny people getting their shit rocked by those buffaloes. It just being tossed in the air because they went up and tried to feed it a carrot. Oh, that thing like stomped your head in and now you have a permanent dent in your head? Oh, that's odd. That's odd that the 1-ton creature did that to you. The 1-ton creature that is like constantly angry. That's odd. The thing that was nearly hunted to extinction is doing everything it can to defend itself. That's odd. That's 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 how peculiar, how weird. It's odd that a creature like that would do something. Scratch his chin. That's odd. Scratch his bald head. Scratch his little skin off the top of my bald head. Scratch his dead skin off. That's weird. That's odd. That's peculiar. But yeah, Yellowstone, Antelope Canyon, the Grand Canyon. I don't know. Other than that, I mean, I've seen Niagara Falls. I mean, that's really it. That's all I've seen. I've seen Niagara Falls. I've talked about it before. I've seen, crap, I can't think of the name. It's the big prison island. Starts with an A. Alcatraz. I've seen Alcatraz, and that was cool. I've talked about that, but yeah, I just think there's a lot of places in America that are worth seeing. Maybe not taking a plane to seeing, but doing a road trip seeing. I think that'd be nice. I think that'd be. I think that'd be cool. Yep, I think that'd be cool. Apparently, Pokemon is having its yearly tournament in Anaheim, and it's already being just pillaged by scalpers, which is awesome. I love that. I love that so much that I talk about it all the time. I talk about it all the time and I love it. Pokemon Anaheim 2025. I'm going to look up merch and I'm going to see things at like $800 just because, and it's going to be stupid stuff like napkins. 800 You want an $800 napkin? You want to buy that on Facebook Marketplace? Yeah, I'd love that actually. I actually love that. I mean, I I'm just so tired of this I don't know if it's a trend or what to call it, but this scalping. It's not just the scalping. It's the scalping. It's the channels who are they didn't they did nothing before, but now all of a sudden they're just hopping on this train of opening Pokemon cards, and they don't care. They don't care about them. They just open them because they make a quick buck, and then they sell the rest for more money. It's it's driving me insane, and I'll go a step further to say I do not like these small businesses that are also jumping on this train. Like these people who are opening up card shops to sell cards at like twice the amount that they should be worth. It's stupid. It's stupid, and it is taking people out of the hobby. Unfortunately, because like it's fun. I love it. I love opening Pokemon cards and I like opening One Piece cards, but you can't do that anymore because these greedy people want to make a quick buck off of it. It's it's super frustrating, and there really isn't anything that can be done about it. I don't think. Like, the people who do these things are not, I don't know, they're just scum, in my opinion. I know that's harsh, and I know that, people might disagree with me, and that's fine. Feel free to disagree with me. I'm not here saying that I am right or wrong. I'm here saying that I am frustrated. That's, I'm frustrated because there's a lot of ways to look at it. There's the one way of looking at it where, there's people who don't even care about Pokemon who are doing this. And that's really, the main thing. These people don't care about Pokemon. It's about money to them. The people who do care about Pokemon are being screwed over. And it's not just the people who care about Pokemon, it's kids, because at the end of the day, that is the target audience. That is the target audience of Pokemon, not stupid adults like me. not stupid adults who are obsessed with a kid's game like me. It's children who are the target audience, and they can't even, get involved because of stupid, greedy adults. It's rough, it's frustrating, and nothing can be done about it. I mean, I haven't seen a single pack of Pokemon cards in months. I mean, I actually take that back. I found like a few and I didn't buy any because I couldn't bring myself to. I got that box set from TCG Player, and I'm just like, I don't know. After that, I've just been, I don't know. I'm numb to it now. Like, I don't know. I just really want my hobby back. You know, I just want this to be. I just want all this hype around it to be gone so I can enjoy my hobby. And it's not just the Pokemon cards either. It's also the One Piece cards. I mean, can't find those anywhere either because people who, once again, don't even care about One Piece, they don't care to play the game, you know, they don't care about One Piece. They're not even collecting them. They're just buying them to sell them for more money. It's, I don't know. And I understand, like, some stores doing, like, obviously, some stores do, like, limits on how much product you can buy. However, I also understand why stores don't do that because, I mean, like, I understand why a place like Walmart wouldn't set an amount on how much cards someone can buy. It's Walmart. It's, they probably don't care. Rightfully so. It's Walmart. But I don't know. I just I don't know. It's kind of depressing thinking about how downhill this has gone. I just I don't know. If anyone can think of anything to do, like I want to buy Pokemon cards and I want to enjoy my hobby, but I don't want to give some jackass $200 for one pack of Pokemon cards. That's ridiculous. And I know that that's an exaggeration, but it probably also isn't. I'm probably sure there are people who are actually doing that. And there are people who are, buying into it because they're such a hot commodity. I don't I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what to do about this situation. So here's what I will do. I will tell you that if you have a hobby, gatekeep it. Keep it to yourself. Don't let anyone else in. No, that's not the appropriate way to go about it. That's a joke. Just I don't know. Enjoy your hobby. Don't and if you see someone, abusing said hobby, say something because I think that's the only way to, you know, the only way this wave ends is if people come together and collectively, you know, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave you on a thought provoking topic. Should we start should we do something different with the card trading card hobby? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think we should do. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'm going to be here. I'm going to cry myself to sleep because I can't buy a single pack of Pokemon cards. I'm going to do it now, okay? I'm going to take nap time now. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm taking a nap now. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. I swear I'm sleeping. I just wanted to say Charizard. I just want a Warple card.